All right, guys, welcome into the live stream. We got some breaking news, actually. We're actually going to have some interesting things to talk about in today's live stream. We're going to give everyone a few minutes to join in. We're probably going to stay here for maybe 45 minutes to an hour, something like that. But yeah, I actually got some interesting stuff here to talk about in this live stream that's kind of coming out here, and it's pretty interesting information. So let's give everyone a couple minutes to hop in. Welcome everybody in. Hopefully the YouTube live stream is working. There we go. Says we are live, guys. That's right. Welcome everybody in. There we go. Welcome everybody in. All right. Make sure this goes. All right. All right, guys. Hey, let's welcome in everybody. Cable, Dame, Hal, Winston, Cameron, Kevin, Sandra, welcome in. Steve, Lee, Joseph, Tyler. What is going on, guys? All right. We actually got some interesting stuff. Literally just came out. I was literally, welcome in, Pete. I was like, you know what? We need to get on here and talk. There's a lot of stuff going around, but I actually got some great information to actually give you in this live stream. And we're going to go over it. John Berta has been out there so far replying to people's tweets. And there's an interesting post that someone just posted on StockTwits. I'm going to bring it to you. So first, let's go with the intro. What is going on, my future meta millionaires? It is your boy, Terry Stonkers, and welcome to my channel, baby. Buy the dip. All right, guys, we got some breaking news to cover in today's live stream. That's right. Here on a Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, your boy is breaking out a live stream with some breaking news. All right. Let's get to it. All right, so here we go. All right, of course, we're talking about MMTLP. And first, I want to pull up my Twitter. And I want to pull up this post here before we get here. Like I said, we got a lot of information to actually go over, guys. Sorry if I miss everyone joining in, but welcome everybody coming in. I got to find the actual, this one here. Okay, so we got this post here from Trade Zero America. This has been recently posted, guys, here with the connection of MMTLP getting transferred into a private company into Nextbridge. And you all have seen this email, but if you haven't, let's go over the email here together. This says Trade Zero clients. This was dated, I think this was like, when was this tweet posted? I did this tweet on November 25th, so yesterday. We got this email from Trade Zero America, and it says here, Trade Zero client symbol MMTLP, MetaMaterials Inc. preferred share will undergo a share spinoff with the ex-dividend date listed as Monday, December 12, 2022. Due to the circumstances and uncertain component of the corporate action, all options, positions, and short equity positions must be liquidated by 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, December 9th of 2022. If you fail to liquidate your position, Trade Zero Risk Department will automatically liquidate your position. If you have any questions, please contact the support at Trade Zero. Okay, so this here is the email that you all have seen. Now, I got to give a huge prop to Kevin Gates here on StockTwits. He literally just posted this, and I came across this, and this is fantastic. And huge shout out to Kevin Gates for providing this due diligence and this research. Kevin Gates says, just found us some Sterling stocks video last year. Looks like shareholders got the same notification about short positions to be liquidated/closed. They sent this after declarations dates were announced. TRCH and MMATF stocks surged over 500% prior to the record date. At that time, there even was less talk and eyes about the stock. We might see MMAT and MMTLP up 1,000% until the record date, but MMAT could go even higher with more after the record date due to people putting their profits in. Just be ready, MetaFam. And here is the actual screenshot that this investor has found of Sterling stocks. Now, I would love to be able to get the actual link to the Sterling stocks video here, but you can see the screenshot that he has is from Trade Zero, and there you can see Sterling stocks down here in the corner of his webcam, and this person took the screenshot. So I'm hoping that here you can, let's read this email. Trade Zero client symbol TRCH, Torchlight Energy Resources, will undergo a share spinoff with the ex-dividend date as listed as Wednesday, June 23rd, 2021. Due to the circumstances and uncertain component of this corporate action, all options, positions, and short equity positions must be liquidated by 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, June 22nd, 2021. If you fail to liquidate your position, Trade Zero's risk department will automatically liquidate your position. If you have any questions, contact the support. And I hope this is like legit. I hope this isn't some like Photoshop deal that he used and put Sterling's picture down there. But if someone could find the Sterling video that this is in and send me the link, we will watch the Sterling video here tonight on the live stream. If someone does get the link, put it down here in the chat, and I will pull it up and we will watch it here if we can find it. So this is great, DD. I wanted to bring this information to you guys hot and quick off the press as I found it. All right, now here on, so that covers the current email with the old email from last year during the, thing. All right, so here we got David. He posted one here on StockTwits as well. Let's go with, he says, for your information, FYI, to clear up FUD and misconception, here's the facts. 12th is the last day to trade to qualify for Nextbridge if you sell after till the 14th at 3:59. But if you do, you must transfer to the buyer the shares, and those buyers will be short covering, and they will beat the clock down knowing that they have forced you into taking the price they offer because they know you're trapped into either taking what they offer you or going private. So watch out, make the decision before giving shorts anything. So there we go. There's that post as well. So that was David there on StockTwits. MMTLP here has been, let me get the MMTLP. MMTLP. There we go. So hope you all enjoyed that information. I found that very breaking. Like breaking news about this Trade Zero email that we got both of those from the old one and like the new one here, man. The old Sterling one from TRCH days, and we got the new one from now. So that's fantastic. This seems legit. I would love to maybe try to call. Is that the same number? 709-4925. Yeah, it is the same number from a year ago, so at least they do have the same phone number. That's pretty impressive. All right. So here we go. Let's go back here, and I wanted to actually search John Berta. Mr. John Berta has been pretty active here tonight, and I want to go over what he has because I did take a couple screenshots, but I just kind of want to get it here recorded in a sense. Yeah, that I gotta watch some of Berta's stuff here. This here is where he gets in. He's replying to Syntax on this one here. All right, so here's the actual. Okay, so Syntax has a tweet out here. Let's go over what she has to say. All right. So Syntax said, this is exactly what we said would happen. They don't like that. Hashtag Nextbridge is the stop loss. They are doing the 11th hour panic psych rush. Don't buy it. They want your money, not financial advice. Now, I can tell you guys that I know me, a lot of the other YouTubers, and a lot of the other longs in MMTLP and MMAT that hold this stock. If it does not hit our price, we're not going to panic sell and sell this out for nothing up to the distribution date and record date. We're not going to do it. We're going to hold and go to Nextbridge because we are very confident that this is going to pay somewhere between $32 to $60, and potentially with natural gas and other things like that, it could hit even higher. But we're saying to be conservative on a respectable, fair value, anywhere from 32 to 60. That is the where the numbers is pointing. It could go higher, it could go less. That's just what we're thinking. That's what the numbers have came out to. So that's what we got there. So we got this person here. This Rara Coco here says, MMTLP massive scalping alert. Take massive profit after the spinoff. Dumping will start. PD, be ready for the uptick. I don't know what the PD means, but be ready for the uptick. And he shows the email here from Trade Zero. And John Berta replies back to this individual, says, idiotic statement. After the spinoff, preferred shares are canceled and cease to trade. as of close on the record date, which is so true. Thank you, John Berta, for replying back to this gentleman, because I don't believe this gentleman understands that it sounds like he's thinking once this passes the distribution date and MMTLP goes bye-bye, that we're just going to go to zero. Well, technically we are going to go to zero because it's going to be a preferred share with no value attached to it, because the value will be attached after the oil and gas assets is sold, guys. So keep that in mind. Technically, yes, when MMTLP goes bye-bye and you see Nextbridge, Nextbridge will be in your brokerage at a $0 value until they sell the oil and gas assets. So just be careful that if you're understanding that, if you're holding MMTLP going into Nextbridge, you're waiting for them to sell the oil and gas assets. Once they do that, they'll probably have the press release out, letting us know what's going on and update there. So that was that John Berta reply there. Like I said, I'm okay with holding. If we don't get up to those numbers, I'm okay with holding my shares in Nextbridge, guys. I'm not scared. I will hold and get what I feel is valued. Also, John Berta here thought this video wasn't lighting. There's a video on failure to deliver. Where are the stocks? This looks like this was created in 2006. So this is a pretty interesting video. I have not got to watch it yet. I will probably watch that in my own spare time. So, all right, I think we got a lot of the information out there. Now we can go over some of the chat. Yeah, I got to give Adam down there. Yes, Adam, you got me, brother. You all look great today. I can tell you that. We did not look good today. It was not a good day. It was not a good day, but good day for you all. You all played great. So congrats on that. You all are definitely the better team today. All right. Art Punk. Oh, Mr. Treacherous has arrived. Hey, you're the one on Moo, I believe, that I could talk to on there. All right. Yeah, man, we took the loss. Absolutely, there's no doubt. They played great today. We did not look good. We did not look like the same team. Welcome everyone in, man. It says we got 336 people here on a Saturday night, 9 o'clock, man. All right, got to get some chats out here. Everyone wants to. Let's get it here. The corn with the emoji. Let's go. All right, guys. And I believe that was really it. I just really wanted to get this information out to you guys. And I don't think there's anything else going on. I believe Mr. George, I'm pretty sure Mr. George here had something out as well. Oh, yeah. Also here, I wanted to cover this. You didn't know I posted this yesterday, I believe. MMTLP, guys, take a look at this. The turnover rate for Friday on Webull. Look at that number, guys. Turnover percent, 0.08%. Like, literally, no one is selling, guys. Keep that in mind. No one is selling. That is amazing to see, like I said. And I think I did... Meta Support Channel put out a great thing here. If you're not sure what the turnover percent means, but Meta Support Channel really came in here. It says, share turnover percentage was 0.8 yesterday. This is incredibly low. Want to read a bit more on stock turnover, what it could be an indicator of how this new valuable to you in the future. Here's a great link, and you can click on this link here. It's in that post, and you will get more information on the share turnover. So there's that. And I want to thank everyone that has followed. If you're not following me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter at TerryZ247. I want to thank you all for getting me over 3,500 followers. You are amazing. I truly appreciate that. I cannot believe that we hit over 3,500 followers and we're growing. I mainly stick to this channel of the #1 stocks that I believe in, MMAT, MMTLP. I occasionally will talk about other stocks as well. All right, so what else we got here going on? Oh yeah, I wanted to see if Mr. George has, I think here we got the Honey Badger. Yeah, he did a post here about this clock, about this person posting this clock here about Mr. George's post about this was the doomsday clock. So I found that very interesting as well. And me see. I might be able to pull up George. There we go. All right. Wazir, take care, brother. Hope you feel better, man. Take care. Welcome in, David. All right. Let's see. George up 22,000 followers. Yeah, he posted this ancient Greek algorithm. And I know my buddy William has a post out on this. But here, Stock Cube, looks like he has the translation here. For that, it says, do not die in war. And it says here, if you build it, I will come. Yeah, has anyone been able to find the Sterling video? I'm curious of what the time frame was on this. Welcome in, Caesar. Wonder if I can... I don't want to lose this post. Oh, there we go. Kevin Gates. I got to make sure I go follow this guy because I don't want to lose that post. Let's see if he has... Oh, yeah, that's for him talking about that. Let's see. Let's see if he can get us a link. Do you have a link to this video? All right, so let's see if we get him to post back, if we can get a link to this video. I want to thank all the moderators down below for welcoming everyone in. You all have been very helpful. I've been trying to get this information out to everyone. All right. So there we got a post in. Maybe we'll get a reply from Kevin Gates. We'll keep an eye on that and see. We'll keep an eye here on this page and see if he actually can get us the link. That would be amazing. All right. Let's go here to this as well. Maybe someone else will have something here. All right, let's keep going here. Just going to scroll through here and see what else people are digging at. On the weekend, it seems like a lot of people will get some great DD out because, you know, you got time to really sit there and just look through the stuff. So sometimes you can find some amazing information. Let's see. I would love to be able to get that actual Sterling video. Hey, thank you there for sharing that live stream, brother. Thank you, William, for sharing that there in the stock twits. Appreciate it. I really hope that is like legit. Here's where he shared that. All right. What else we got here? Oh, Raymond Soups. All right, let's keep going here. Just seeing, guys. I wonder if that post, it didn't look like up here. TRCH short interest. That was what, oh, that's what he had on there. That was through Fintel. I was seeing what his actual, if he up here in his icons, he might have been like live streaming. He might have been live streaming. All right, so what we'll do is actually go to Sterling Stocks page and see if, how about we try to find it? How about that? How about we do a little DD here? Sterling Stocks. How about we go find it? Mitchell Williams, thank you for the super chat. He says, whatever happened to Sterling Stocks? Well, Sterling Stocks got very frustrated with the company and he left. That's pretty much it. He did a goodbye video. I guess he still has it up. I don't know where that video was. All right, so let's look at this here. This here had to be sometime, I'm thinking in like June. If these people, he did this, had to have been like June of 21, guys. So let's go back and see if we can find June of 21. And it may be even, titled with TRCH. Let's go back to some of the Sterling videos that has TRCH in the titles. Because it wouldn't have MMTLP, because MMTLP wasn't even like, MMTLP hasn't even been out at that point. MMTLP came out like later on. Let's see. This is sometimes why like these older videos are so great to have, because you just don't know what you're going to see sometimes. And I would think in the title it'd have TRCH of some sort, guys. Yeah, this still has MMTLP stuff, so we don't want to look at any of that MMTLP stuff. I want to go back to videos that have the TRCH in it. Yeah, I need to make a shirt that says Meta Millionaires. Yeah, I think I might. I think I might. But to answer your questions, we love Sterling stocks. Hopefully one day he would come back. But like he just got he was unhappy with the way that Meta management was operating. He was very upset. That's pretty much a way to sum up what has happened. He just was upset with the management. That's pretty much what it is. All right, so let's see. I'm going to keep going back to where... here he did a video, back stocks to watch in July. So here's TRCH. All right. Dividend announcement. This would be great, man. Merger's been approved. I wonder if he'd have it like... He might have it in his... will be approved. Oxy. Thank you all for taking care of the spam down there. TRCH, MMATF. I would think he might even have I wonder if there's any kind of clue. Well, that looks like he has like a black shirt or something, possibly. And Sterling always usually, I think, used Torch Day. Man, I wish he had this updated. I really wish he had the link to this, because this would be like, you couldn't get more official if he had the actual like link to this. That would be like fantastic if he found it. If he had the link, man, it would be like, wow. Let's just click on this video and get a starting point, guys. How about that? Let's get a starting point. Just says 1 year ago. And we're going to skim here to see if we can find... Here he's going over the video on the company alerts on the TRCH special dividend. Are we going to have anything on that post? I'd be kind of curious to see the TRCH was $3.50 at the time of this video. All right, let's see. Big candles on that one. But this one he has like a blue shirt. So that's not going to be it. Yeah, in this picture, Definitely is a black shirt. Definitely is a black shirt. So hopefully, like a black on the shoulder. It could be like one of those on the black shoulder. But I think we're close. I think we're close. I do hate how YouTube like took out like the dates in a sense. Like they used to when you click on a video, yeah, this stuff was talking about July stuff. Maybe this is it. He has it in the title here, June 28th shorts should be forced to close. Maybe this could be it. Change due to... Michael, thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you so much. Man, this could be it here. Just making sure. Maybe this is it, guys. June 28th, shorts are trap. All is good. Ignore the FUD. This is what we've been waiting for. TRCH at this video was $4.95. Nice. He doesn't have the black on the... Oh, okay, this is talking about the reverse split in this video. I think if I can't find anything on here, I may have to just do a little bit of digging. And if I find it, be able to come back and put it in an actual video. If you were here for the actual huge update, that was actually at the very beginning of the video, actually. So that would be pretty huge. This is going over the same article here. Doesn't look like we're going to have that one on there. Yeah, so this was June 25th. The stock merger closed, shorts are trapped. So that's the June 25th one. So I would think this is going to be like early, maybe just like a month or so before it. Thank you, Donald M. What do you think of Alpha Stocks talking about double dipping on MMTLP and next? Honestly, he's an idiot. That's the only thing I can really sum up. If you're listening to that guy, you should not listen to that gentleman. You cannot double dip on this play. He's just an idiot. That's the only thing I can. That's the only thing I can tell you. He's just an idiot, and he's probably paid to bash the stock. He's paid to get you to sell the stock, and that's all I really got to say about him. He's just a paid shill, and that's pretty much the update on Alpha. So pretty much everyone would agree with that. All right, torching the shorts. Dividend announced. Torchy shorts. So here he says the dividend announced, record date on that video. Did he we get a response back here from this gentleman? No update yet. No update yet on him if he has that video, but that would be great. Dividend announcement, record date. Given details. Just trying to browse the he could have threw this like in here since it was like one article. He could have possibly like threw this in like one video, but I want to check these videos here. There he has a blue shirt. I can kind of tell from like when they play like that. He's wearing like a blue shirt there. He's wearing like a blue shirt there. What's the date on this one? Someone says they found it. I would love for that to be true. Hope you're not pulling my leg, but that would be amazing if you did find it. All right, this was posted. See, I hate when they say, there we go, June 11th. Okay, June 11th. June 11th. It doesn't look like a black shirt, so I don't think this will. But I would think that if he has it, it would be in probably like multiple videos, guys, for sure. Donald M., thank you again for the super chat, brother. Would love to see another video of you and Tony. Absolutely, man. I would love to get Tony and Roller Pidge back on here again. Absolutely. Maybe we'll try to work something out here. Trying to get everyone on here. I would love to do like a round robin of like all the YouTubers hopping on for like 10 minutes each or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. So like start out like every 10 minutes, have like a new one pop in. Try to do like an hour live stream with everyone like getting together. That'd be pretty sweet. Oh. All right, so it doesn't look like it's in this one. And this was June 11th. Okay. What does it do? Okay, so we watched the June 11th one. I'm sure this person sending the link is going to be like a, probably like a fake one. So I don't want to click on that link. I don't know if I trust it. I don't know if I trust that person. He's not someone that's like reliable. I need one of my regulars to say it's like legit before we go clicking on any links. It'll probably take me to some kind of crazy thing. Yep, I'm giving the reins to Hal and Sandra down there and William. If anyone's being negative, you will be put in timeout or blocked completely. So just remember that. And I don't really go back and ever let anyone come back in. So yeah, pretty much it's like a one and done kind of deal. All right. Yeah, I agree, man. Where's the link that shows the Turner? It isn't really a link. It's actually, that is actually on my Twitter page. You can go to my Twitter page, and it's actually on Webull. Right here. So this is the turnover right there on Webull. 0.08 turnover on Friday, guys. Very low. If you're new to the stream, the breaking news was actually right at the beginning. I can go over that real quick. And it actually kind of is breaking news. So if you're following this play and you've seen this email that's been floating around here as of late with the MMTLP Nextbridge short squeeze, they're going to be liquidating shares. If they're not covered, here it says must be liquidated by 4 p.m. on Friday, December 9th. If you have a short position, then you're going to be forced to cover. Someone here posted about a year ago on June Sterling Stocks video, when TRCH merged over, they had to liquidate the short positions there too. And that's when the stock ran like 500 and some and 1,000%. So that's what we're trying to find. This person who posted this, unfortunately, did not give us the link. So that's what we're hoping to get. All right. So that's the big news. And now, as I'm reading over people's comments, Zach, thank you much. Thank you so much for the super chat, Zach. Thank you so much. He says he posted a link. Yeah, I don't know if I see any link. I want to thank everyone for chatting in, man. I know I should have had this up first, but I might have been here like a couple hours late, and I could have. Zach Allen says, I tweeted you the video. Okay. You tweeted me the video? Perfect. Let's go here to my page. Messages. That's that. Is this it here? That takes a Twitter to Alonzo status. Let's see here. Zach Allen says he tagged me. Sorry, guys. I have a lot of notifications. That's someone else. Let's go to notifications. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Rough day, no doubt. Oh, no way. You are the man right now. We got to give a huge shout out here. Hang on a second, guys. Hang on a second.
It's not a good day by any means, and I know it definitely sucks. In my mind, I'm not super worried as is. We're still sitting well above where we were before this merger was even going on. I don't think shorts have covered. I think there's soon to begin some knocks on their doors. Sterling stocks.
Hang on, guys.
Talking about ticker symbol TRCH and
Hang on.
METATERRY.
Here we
I'm a
go.
financial advisor, so do what you will with this information. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to. So today was not a good day by any means, and I know it definitely sucks. In my mind, I'm not super worried as is. We're still sitting well above where we were before this merger was even going on.
Real quick on this old Sterling stocks video, this was dated June 22nd, 2021, guys. The Sterling stocks video was dated. The video has over 5.6 thousand views. Thank you to the person that found us, and let's hope this information is in here. That would be so fantastic. TRCH trading at $7. It got destroyed there today. It looked like it went down from like, what was it here? I wonder if I can see the high on here, high and a low. Maybe he'll go over it.
I don't think shorts have covered. I think there's soon to begin some knocks on their doors. We would just have to see. But I mean, it's kind of just a time play. But we're kind of getting screwed by the rules because shorts didn't cover it, and now it's going to be up to the SEC to go knocking on their door saying, "Hey, you owe this." And I suspect they will. And we'll look at some other reasons why it could happen as soon as tomorrow starting. So just keep that in mind. I don't think we're dead yet. There's plenty of other things that are pointing to the squeeze has not happened yet. So it's not just me blowing it. But I mean, I could 100% be wrong. As a long, you're not really worried about this. As a swing trader, you're definitely worried about this. If you're in at a high average, you can de-risk and take a loss if you need to. But one thing I'll say, if you want to, your decision completely, but you only sell or you only have a loss whenever you sell for a loss. So just keep that in mind. This thing still could recover. We still got some days out. If short's covering, I know a lot of people are saying there won't be much interest in buying Torch. Some people are going to be confused about the dividend, so that would bring a little price action. And I think a lot of the price action will be shorts being forced to cover it here pretty soon. So we'll just get into that content now. If we look at the short numbers here as of 2 days, you still see heavy short interest, no decreases at all. We'll look at them very closely tomorrow. Average day on loan is 31 days. So as you see here, still over 30 days. The Tuesday's live changes are 2.8%. So they only added once again. My thought process is the week short squeeze is going to have this on the 16th. You would have seen. If we look here, trade zero clients.
Oh my God, guys, there it is. It's official. Oh my God, this is like legit. This is like legit backing up this current email. Wow. Oh my God, this is like breaking news. We had to like do a video and like post this here, man, but it's here. It's official. It's on Sterling's page. Like, this is like legit. Wow. Thank you to that person that sent me that, man. Wow. Yes. Thank you so much. Oh my God. I can't believe we found the video. All right. So I think we're going to have to record this. When we're doing the live stream, y'all can be here for the recording of it. But we got all the information. I think we need to put it together into a video. And then that way we can maybe upload that video tomorrow or something like that. But this is fantastic. Wow, I can't believe we actually got it. Let's listen to the clip where he starts talking about this trade zero.
For is it's number 1 on FinTels. So just keep that in mind. There's two things, two outside resources.
Real quick, thank you, Hal, for the super chat. Comment got buried. I'm covering your flight to Vegas, Terry. Now let's effing go. Thank you so much, Hal, man. You're a great man. I love it, man. I'm so ready for this. This is exciting that we actually got this uncovered here tonight on the live stream. We're going to listen to what Sterling has to say here on it.
Sources, basically platforms that are pointing to a short squeeze. If we look here, trade zero clients, all options positions and short equity positions must be liquidated by 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesday, June 22nd. If you fail to liquidate your positions, Trade Zero Risk Department will automatically liquidate your positions. So this is a smaller platform, of course, but just keep that in mind. Some are already giving out those cards to those hedge funds that did not go ahead and cover. And I think as we get farther down the road, even more so tomorrow, as we look at an actual rule within the SCC that has just been passed and it goes into effect to tomorrow to where they can monitor shorts on the daily instead of monthly. If we look at Fintel, it shows.
Wow, guys, I cannot believe we found it.
Versus basically platforms.
Wow, that is so amazing. All right, so we're gonna do a little. I'm gonna put this all together for a video. We're gonna definitely give Zach credit here, absolutely, for finding this. And yeah, this is amazing. So we got, all right, so we got this here. We got the Kevin Gates post. And we got the screenshot here. Yes. And okay. So perfect. All right, so let's do it. We got to do this video, guys. I think we got it all put together. All right. All right, you all are going to get to witness one of the first times ever that I record. We tested this the last time we were doing a live stream. We tested a recording during the live stream. So that way, if someone doesn't want to sit and watch like 45-minute to hour and a half live stream, they can come back and just watch the 8 to 10 minute video. So that's why we're going to start doing this during the live streams. If we find this great DD and breaking updates, we'll post this out as a separate video. That way, then that person can just focus on that information. And we might actually get, depending how long that goes, I might want to get Twitter back up and talk about the John Berta. And I will follow that person, Zach there, that gave me that information. All right, so let's go to the tweets and replies. And let's get, yes, this post here and that. Okay. All right. We are ready to go. All right, guys, so I'm going to get in video mode here. And we are going to go over it here. So, yes. All right. I think we got it about right there. Be good. Still waiting. Everyone smash the thumbs up, guys. Thank you all so much. All right, let's get to it. Here we go. Let's hit record and get one of these babies going. It'd be the first time ever doing this. What is going on, my future meta millionaires? It is your boy, Terry Stonkers, and welcome to my channel, baby, Buy the Dip. All right, guys, in today's video, that's right, this is a recording during the live stream. So if you missed the live stream and you want to see the chat, you want to see everything going on, how all this information came together during the live stream, that link will be down below. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure you got the bell notification on, and make sure you smash the thumbs up and drop those comments because it helps get this information out to everyone. Okay, so here we go. Thank you to everyone that gave a super chat during the live stream as well. MMTLP breaking news. That's right. First, there was a post out here on StockTwits Saturday night around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and your boy out here is find the DD, and along with the Meta fam putting all this together, I'm here to present this to you. You take this information for what you think. Kevin Gates posted, just found this from Sterling Stock's video last year. Looks like shareholders got the same notification about a short position to be liquidated and closed. They sent this after declaration dates were announced. TRCH and MMATF stock surged over 500% prior to the record date. At that time, there was even less talk and eyes about the stock. We might see MMAT and MMTLP up 1,000% until the record date, but MMAT could go up even more after the record date due to people putting their profits in. Just be ready, MetaFam. And he has this picture here of this email from Trade Zero. Now we're going to cover this email, but before we do that, let me show you, where was it at? Oh, that's the person we got to get there. Oh, sorry, we're doing this here live. We're making this work. Twitter, I got to pull it up because I had that guy there. We got to give him credit too. We got so much to get going. All right, let's pull up this. This is the email we're looking for. Right here. Okay, so this is the current email you're used to seeing from Trade Zero America, guys. All right, so they say here that MetaMaterials preferred share undergoing a spinoff with the ex-dividend date listed as Monday, December 12, 2022. Due to the circumstances and uncertain component of the corporate action, all option positions and short equity positions must be liquidated by 4 p.m. Eastern Time Friday, December 9th, 2022. If you fail to liquidate your position, Trade Zero's risk department will automatically liquidate your position. If you have any questions, please contact them. Okay, so there's that. What is exciting, this person found this email from an old Sterling Stocks video, and we're going to play that clip to prove that this was from Sterling Stocks video. That's right, we got it all here put together for you. So let's go over this TradeZero email. TradeZero clients, symbol TRCH, Torchlight Energy, will undergo a share spinoff with the X date listed as Wednesday, June 23rd, 2021. Due to the circumstances and uncertain component of this corporate action, all option positions and short equity positions must be liquidated by 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, June 22nd, 2021. If you fail to liquidate your position, TradeZero's risk department will automatically liquidate your position. If you have any questions, please contact us. Okay, there's that. Got to give a shout out to Sterling Stocks for having this information on his channel. All right, here is the actual video, guys. Credit to Sterling Stocks. This video was published June 22nd, 2021, and the title is TRCH MMATF Stock Update. Rough day, no doubt. Shorts won the day, but is not over yet, holding. All right, so let's listen to the clip where Sterling talks about this email from TradeZero. Now, he does mention that this is a smaller brokerage, but this is the kind of emails that could be floating out there here next week once these brokerages get the updated information from the FINRA and the SEC. So let's listen to this.
That are pointing to a short squeeze. If we look here, TradeZero clients, all options positions and short equity positions must be liquidated by 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesday, June 22nd. If you fail to liquidate your positions, TradeZero Risk Department will automatically liquidate your positions. So this is a smaller platform, of course, but just keep that in mind. Some are already giving out those calls to those hedge funds that did not go ahead and cover. And I think as we get farther down the road, even more so tomorrow, as we look at an actual rule within the SEC that has just been passed and it goes into effect to tomorrow to where they can monitor shorts on the daily instead of monthly. If we look at Fintel, it shows have to see, but I mean,
and I wanted to show you at this video, this is when TRCH was trading at $7, guys. All right, so like I said, all this information came together during the live stream. Huge shout out to Zach. I got to give him a follow. Zach, during the live stream, got me the link. We were trying to find the link here on YouTube. We just couldn't, in the live stream, we couldn't find it. Zach sent me the link. We got it. And thank you to him for getting me that. We covered that. We covered that. We covered this here. We covered that. Okay. We gave Sterling his credit. Now, over to the other stuff we got here. John Berta has replied to a little bit of the FUD as well. Syntax has this tweet out. This is exactly what would happen. This is exactly what we said would happen. They don't like that. Hashtag Nextbridge is the stop loss. And here it says they are doing 11-hour panic psych rush. Don't buy it. They want your money, not financial advice. And here we got this person, Rare Coco, talking about MMTLP massing scalping alert. Take massive profit after spinoff. Dumping will start. I guess PD be ready for the uptick. And John Berta has replied back to this and basically says, idiotic statement, after the spinoff, preferred shares are canceled and cease to trade as of close on the record date. So yeah, there is no dumping. I think that's pretty much what he wanted to say there, is that this individual, Rara Coco, is saying that after MMTLP goes to Nextbridge, is going to be a massive sell-off, a massive dump, but that's not going to happen because we're going to a private company. So you're going to get an exchange of your MMTLP for one MMTLP will get you one share of Nextbridge. Now, we're going private, so technically your private share will hold a zero balance, but that is until they sell the oil and gas assets. So keep that in mind as well, guys. I believe we covered everything here. Oh, no, we got one other thing. John Berta also has this out here on Saturday night. Thought this video was enlightening. He has a video out, and I will have to go watch this, on failure to delivers, and talks about this here. And I'm just excited to go watch this. So we're going to get some more information on that. Yeah, so I believe we got it all out there. Your boy has to take a second to get a drink. So we still got the live stream going. We got the chat rolling. If you're watching this video, leave a chat in the comment. We'll let it go for YouTube when this video gets recorded and probably uploaded tomorrow. Leave a comment there and you'll be on. There we go. People in the chat right now. Have my buddy Hal's in there. I know Sandra's in there. Williams in there. We got all the people in there. for the live stream. If you're not a part of the live stream, look at that, guys. 439 people on a Saturday night. The chat is going good. Thank you all there. Let's go. Dane, yes. There we go. People doing the chat. What's going on, everyone? Let's get it. Yeah. All right. Thank you for all you do. Yes, thank you all so much. We got the corn emoji in there, guys. All right, let's do it real quick on the corn emoji. If you don't know what the corn emoji is, the corn emoji, thank you all so much for the kind words, man. Y'all are amazing. So the corn emoji, if you see that floating around at places, that's why. The corn emoji is from green to gold, as Dame says there. Green to gold, baby, green to gold. There we go. So that's the corn. We're going from green to gold with MMTLP. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash thumbs up. Drop your boy a comment down below. And I'll catch y'all next video, guys. Peace. Okay, guys. So that was just the recording so I can get that information out. I probably will edit out that part where I was searching for that clip. But other than that, I think we're good to go. I can quickly edit that out, get the video out. Boom. Great. So someone don't want to sit here for the hour live stream. They're going to get that information. This is like literally breaking news, man. To put all this together, I cannot thank you all enough for the person, Zach, out there getting that information. Wow. And we got it all put together. A nice little 8-minute video. And all I have to do is just quick edit it and upload it. And we'll be good to go. People will get that out, man. Thank you all, man. I love it. I think we're going to start seeing some action here. All right. See what we got. I'm just going to go over the chat. I think we pretty much covered like everything we needed like to cover. Let's go over some of the stock twits here, and I'll go over the chats as well. Yes, I'm hoping, man. Retirement's coming soon. Hey, thank you so much, Concord, for the super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Terry, will I be able to sell on Fidelity on the 14th or the last day is 12th? All right, that's where it gets to a little tricky situation there. I believe my buddy here pretty much like sums it up. Let me see here. Yeah, this post pretty is a good summary. Like if you do sell like after the 12th, I believe you're going to be forced to pass that share on due to the due bill process. So that's if you sell on the 13th and 14th, you'll be had to deal with the due bill process. Okay. Here it says 12th is the last day to trade to qualify for Nextbridge. If you sell after till the 14th at 359, but you must do the transfer to the buyer of the shares, and those buyers will be shorts covering. They will beat down the stock knowing. Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen on that point. Because it's kind of weird to say the last day of trading is the 12th, but you can still buy on the 13th and 14th and who you buy it from. That's probably going to give the shorts 2 days to possibly cover. But I don't know if us retail can buy and they're still going to give it to us. That's kind of a little question there. Is that just 2 days for the shorts to cover? Or can retail still buy? Like, what if they do drop it down low? Are we able to buy in on the 13th and 14th as well? And that person that sold us that at a cheap price, are we able to have them converted over to us? Hopefully we do get that presentation from George. Maybe just covering up those couple of questions. That would be pretty interesting. I mean, it would have to go pretty low in order for me to buy it and take that risk. I guess unless we hear anything other from MetaMaterials themselves. I like what Jediah says. Shorts are cornered. Oh, man. Oh, man. Jediah. That is great. Craig is saying that post from him doesn't make sense. From David? Let's see. Maybe it don't. I'm just going over what I'm finding here. J-Star. Yeah, I know, man. It's like we're going to get excited here once this thing starts rocking and rolling. I mean, let's face it. TRCH ran pretty hard. Whoa, Brent, man. Thank you so much, brother. Wow, Brent. You've helped a lot of people. Terry, thank you. Brent, Let's go. Brent gets the corn. Everyone type down in the chat, Brent, and give him the corn emoji, man. Brent and the corn. What a super chat from Brent. Let's go. Let's go, Brent. Give Brent the corn in the chat, man. That's what we're here about. The corn. We're going from green to gold, baby. That's right. That is amazing. Thank you so much, brother. You don't even know how much that helps out. You guys are amazing, man. Everyone down there giving Brett the corn gang emoji. I love it. All right. We got the link. I could probably actually, I got the link, so let me share it. Copy it. And here we go. I got the link to the video, so I'm going to put it in here. Here we go. Here's the link. We actually found it on the line. In corn we trust. Yes. There we go. Boom. I don't know why my thing posted it twice, but if someone else sees this post, maybe they will see it. There we go. Okay, cool. So we helped out. We got the word across. Man, there's a lot of corn going in the chat. I love it. Wow. And corn we trust. Oh, man, that's too good, guys. So, man, we got a lot of great information. I guess we could check the OTC short report and OTC market short report. We need to get MMTLP, and I need to get up stocks era as well. Yes. Who was that guy that shared the link? I have him right here still, I believe. Zach. Oh, whoa, where'd it go? Hey, what do we got here? Murdoch the Meta Guy. Thank you so much on Twitter, brother. Let's go. Under the notifications. Let's go. Thank you, Murdoch. Pedro, thank you for the super chat. Let's freaking go. Let's have a green Christmas. Hell yeah, man. We need a great Christmas. Absolutely. There we go. Murdoch, you get on the stream, brother. Let's go back to home. Sorry, guys. Getting a little... I think he's under my likes. Murdoch. Here it is. Here's the person we need to go follow, guys. If you're not following Zach Allen 328, he's the one that sent me the link. We got him up here. If you want to go give him a follow, I gave him a follow for that, man. That's what I'm talking about. You don't know how helpful it is to have the like literally, like I'm gonna talk. We're gonna have a little bit of real talk here, man. We're gonna have some real talk. I know we're talking about just stocks and we're talking about investing, but you guys have really been like a family here, man. It's really the Meta fam, like it legit is, like the Meta fam, and you guys are the best. Like, you know, as someone of one of the YouTube community, like, you know, me, Smokey, Tony, Pidge, Right Brain Trader, Alley, like we only have so much time, so many eyes, so many ears to do this research and DD, but you guys out there, instead of having like us 5 to 10 people with syntax on the Twitter and other people on the platforms, having the Meta fam out there getting this great information, this great DD, we couldn't do it without you all as well, man. The Meta fam deserves huge thumbs up. The Meta fam deserves the corn and emoji as well. So yeah, we got to do hashtag Meta fam with the corn goat. There we go. There has to be a goat emoji, I'm assuming. Goat. Oh, yeah, we got the goat emoji. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right, what do we got here? Craig, thank you for the super chat, brother. Appreciate it. FTD synthetics are basically extra shares added to the float. They can't be registered to Nextbridge on the 12th. That's why. Oh, okay, yeah. That's why I don't get RCH. Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. Yeah, it's going to be interesting because I believe this week we are going to see a lot more updates coming with the brokerages. Now, I believe since this came out on Friday, I believe we're going to get a lot of updates coming like here this week with maybe Fidelity, Robinhood, Webull. Yeah, so I'm curious to see what they all have to say. I have an email into Fidelity. I know Tony Market Moves has an email into Fidelity. I have seen a lot of the Meta fam on Twitter tweeting at Fidelity, hoping to see what Fidelity has to say on this. Hey, we got William Morgan on here. Copy and paste. Welcome in, brother. Go follow him on Twitter. He has some great DD out there as well on Twitter. At Copy and Paste William Morgan. Yeah, and this is true. Shorts didn't cover TRCH before issuing MMTLP, which created MMTLP synthetics. They must close them out. Yes, exactly. That's what we're saying. They have to be closed out. Absolutely. I know there was a lot of shorts going into TRCH and MMAT. They did not close it out. All right. Yeah, has to be by the 12th to register synthetic. Yeah. I'm just kind of going over some of the stuff here. See if we find any other DD out there. There we go. I need to get back to the actual MMTLP board here and see what else we get. Because sometimes you just don't know what you're going to get, guys. You just... Oh, play John Berta's videos explaining FTDs. Yeah, we could do that. Would you all want that? Comment if you want to see that John Berta video explaining the failure to deliver. Maybe we could just watch that here together. I do need to watch this. If you all want to see this video, see how long the video is.
How do stocks trade? Grandma on the left has savings. The fellow on the right has stock. Grandma's going to buy the stock. How do stocks trade? Grandma on the left has savings. The fellow on the right has stock.
Sorry, guys. I got it up here. Okay. Everyone's saying yes. Let's see the... yeah, I knew we were going to watch it, so, like, let's just watch it together. Why not, right? Let's watch this here together and see what we get on this Berta video. He said it's a great video.
How do stocks trade? Grandma on the left has savings. The fellow on the right has stock. Grandma's going to buy the stock with her savings. The money in stock has to change hands. That's called settlement. In most countries, they change hands 2 or 3 days after the trade. That's called T+2 or T+3. And importantly, the money and stock change hands simultaneously. In the U.S., however, while we operate on a T+3 system, the mechanisms for exchanging money and stock have become divorced, so it's possible for money to settle whether or not the stock settles. In reality, grandmas aren't calling strangers making stock deals. We have stock brokers. Stock brokers work in places called broker-dealers or BDs. Merrill Lynch, Goldman Sachs, Bear Stearns, E-Trade, they're all BDs. I'll represent them as blue circles. There are about 2,000 of them in this country, arranged in a hub and spoke system around a central organization called the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation, also called the DTCC. The DTCC acts as a central back office for Wall Street, where 3 days after a trade, when it's time for money and stock to settle, it settles at the DTCC. How does it settle? Trades can be settled through the DTCC. In reality,
we'll take a little pause here. I saw one comment and it kind of makes me laugh. Jenny says my brain hurts. Does anyone else brain hurt with all this going on right now? I tell you what, it's an exciting time for sure. It's an exciting time. Anyone else have a hurt brain on this? That's why I do like these vlogs. So yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like I live, eat, breathe, sleep this stuff. I feel like I can't get enough of it. Yeah, I'm kind of there, like I'm addicted to it. I can't get enough of this information. That's why I'm out here on a Saturday night at 9 p.m., 10 p.m. doing a live stream because I just can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of it.
However, settlement usually occurs within the DTCC. Grandma's talking to her broker. The fellow on the right talked to his. These brokerage houses have accounts at the DTCC, and when their customers are trading out at the spokes, what really happens is the money and stock shift around within accounts at the DTCC. There's also something called X-clearing. That's when two broker-dealers settle directly with each other external to the DTCC. 2.5 billion shares per day trade on the New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ. These trades settle through the DTCC, within the DTCC, and back and forth directly among broker-dealers via X-clearing. Let's get back to our simplified system of grandma and a stock seller and see how the system handles delays. Suppose they do a trade when it's time to settle. Grandma's money settles through the system, but something comes up that blocks the fellow from settling his shares through the system. There could be all kinds of legitimate problems. He might be using paper stock and it's stuck in a bank vault, or it's at home lost in the closet or something. Maybe he signed the wrong piece of paper on some form. For one reason or another, he can't settle the trade, and you don't want the system to just grind to a halt. So the system creates an IOU. But note, it's not an IOU for money. It's an IOU for stock. It gets sent through the system. Grandma doesn't see that as anything other than normal stock. Her brokerage account says that she holds stock, not an IOU for stock. In most respects, the whole system just sees this as normal stock. It's only in the back offices that keep track of what's a IOU and what is. Assume that on day T+4, T+5, the blockage clears up, the fellow is able to send his stock through the system and he wipes out his IOU. Great. Imagine, however, that a guy shows up who wants to game the system, taking advantage of this loophole I just described. He's a villain or a miscreant. I paint his desk red to remind you he's a miscreant. He performs a trade with Grandma. 3 days later, her money comes through the system. But he says, you know what? Something's blocking me from sending my share. So he creates an IOU and sends it through the system. Does it again and again and again. But imagine he doesn't really have a blockage keeping him from settling his shares. In fact, maybe he doesn't have any stock. What he's doing is gaming the settlement system so that he ends up with Grandma's money, and all he's done is issue some stock IOUs to Grandma. He's failed to deliver the stock that he sold. That's a strategic failure to deliver. It's strategic in the sense of deliberate. It's not an honest error. He just exploited a loophole. And in 2006, people are saying naked short selling, and they're saying fraudulent stock transfer. There are subtle differences, but the common denominator is that the IOUs are not sincere IOUs. They were strategically created. We're going to mark them as FTDs for failure to deliver and paint them as red just to make them easier to track. How does this look at our hub and spoke system? Notice the miscreant on the right has the red desk. I'm going to paint his BD red too to signify that the BD might be a crook like his client, or maybe the BD is the crook. Maybe the BD's honest, but it's a broker who turns a blind eye to his miscreant client because the client is, say, a big hedge fund that gives him millions of dollars a month in commission. So he starts trading with Grandma. The FTDs flow through the DTCC and bounce around within the DTCC. If, say, for every 100 legitimate shares, there's one FTD, the system's going to keep on working. It's not going to grind to a halt. But if we ever reach the point where for every 100 legitimate shares, there's 50 or 100 or 200 of these FTDs, it'll become like sand in the bearings of the economic engine. Now look at the effect on a company. I'll show you basic supply and demand curves. Imagine there's a stock with a certain amount of demand out there, a certain amount of supply, and the point where they meet is $40. The miscreant shows up and starts gaming the system. He sends out FTDs. Since the system sees these FTDs as normal stock, he's increasing the supply of stock, of a parent stock. And when you increase supply, you shift the supply curve to the right. He does it again, generating FTDs, shifting the supply line to the right.
Is it me, or the longer I watch this, it's just like us retail really get like the short end of the stick of this, and these broker dealers and hedge funds get all the everything handed to them, as it says there. I see people here in the chat talking about another play, HNRC. I wrote that down. I'm going to do a little research on it. Yeah, so I'll check that out. Spinoff of Dividend, per roller, pigeons. Oh, I did see, I think, Moon Market. I watched Moon Market's video earlier, and he did talk about that stock. Yeah, so I did want to look into that. It's possibly another company going private, I believe he said. So I do want to check that out. And Bird Lady loves it as well. Okay, absolutely. Let's get back in this video. We got a couple minutes left.
Right as he goes. Eventually, he shifts the supply line far to the right. Now notice where the supply and demand lines cross. Of course, the price collapses. The $40 stock turns into a penny stock. Most investors think penny stocks are the Wild West. They stay away, so demand dries up. As demand dries up, a ceiling forms over the stock. The FTDs in the upper right started off life as stock IOUs and sincere stock IOUs, but IOUs just the same. Now that it's a penny stock, these FTDs become penny IOUs. Penny stock, penny IOUs. The fellow at the right has the money, the firm's a penny stock. A vicious cycle ensues where the company collapses. Other businesses stay away from the firm. They say, gee, it's a penny stock. Is it going to be around? They stop doing business. Capital markets shun the firm. If you're a penny stock, you can't go into the world and raise capital. So as it loses customers and can't access the market, it can't recover. Society loses the products and technologies that were offered. And because the companies that come under these kinds of attacks are often software and small pharmaceutical companies and high-tech companies, because it's possible to create the most confusion about them. So when the next Microsoft or Genentech is destroyed, society loses those technologies. Shareholder value is wiped out, jobs are destroyed, not just those today, but those that the company would have created over its life cycle had it not been strangled in its crib. And ironically, the miscreant keeps his cash and often does not even pay taxes for an arcane reason I won't go into here, but he generally gets away without paying taxes.
No taxes?
Now consider a scarier question. What does the situation look like if there's not just shorting, but naked shorting? Remember our miscreant. Let's assume he generated millions of FTDs into the system. What does his squeeze look like?
Steve, loopholes.
If shorting has gone on, this not just the normal borrowing and then shorting of stock, but naked shorting, been scattering these FTDs all over the system. And when the fellow goes to cover, there are more FTDs in the system than there is real stock to be bought. So as he tries to buy stock to deliver against his short, he gets in trouble. The supply and demand line shifts so far that they don't meet anymore. There is no market price. The market snaps. That's volatility. And that's what the SEC wants to avoid. Why? Remember that a lot of this money isn't in the system anymore because as the price went down, the miscreant was able to withdraw his money out of his short position. So that money's been turned into mansions and Ferraris in the Hamptons and in Greenwich, Connecticut. And in any case, perhaps enough FTDs have been issued that the squeeze would take the price far beyond where the price was when the shorting occurred, so that it will take more money to cover than was taken out of the short position. If this fellow is forced to cover, he'll use all his money covering a fraction of the failures. But he's going to run out of money before he runs out of IOUs to cover, so he's gone. The broker-dealer could be in the same situation. In fact, if a buy-in really occurs, the price could get high enough that there'd be more FTDs in the system than liquidity in the system, in which case you would see a wave of failures move through the system like this. I know that sounds crazy. Systemic failures like that don't happen, right? Well, they did with the S&Ls 15 years ago, but this couldn't happen with Wall Street, right?
Wow. Okay. So there it is, guys. Go back to home here. All right. And here we go, videos. Oh, the next was part 2. Steve says there was a part 2. Okay. Did I have that back here? On the Berta. I had it here on the Twitter. Yeah, this here. So let me click this link.
How do stocks trade? Grandma on the left has savings. The fellow on the right has stock. Price could high, in which case you would see a wave of failures move through the system like this.
We're gonna let it play
I know
through.
that sounds crazy. Systemic failures like that don't happen, right?
Next video.
Well, they did with the S&Ls 15 years ago, but this couldn't happen with Wall Street, right?
All right, here we go. Is this it here, Steve? This is the one we want to see? Patrick Bryan with his naked shorting?
Ah, the holidays. If only FanDuel could set the odds.
What's naked short selling? There's been a myth in the marketplace for 10, 15 years, that there's a crime going on that's very difficult to understand. It's arcane. You have to know a lot of jargon to even understand it. But it's as if the savings of America are in a big fish tank, and some people have figured out how to open a spigot and just drain.
Oh, he says, no, that's not it. That's not it. Usually it goes right into the next one. Let's see here. Yeah, I did. I let that one I did let that play through. Is it this one? Yeah, what is naked shorting? It's doing that again. Yeah, what is naked shorting? What is naked shorting? All right, so we'll keep Happy Corn Day. Yeah. All right. So this was the Berta thing here. If I go to this.
How do stocks trade? Grandma on the left has savings. The fellow on the right has stock. Grandma's going to buy the stock with her savings. The money in stock has to change hands. That's called settlement. Far by in which case you would see a wave of failures move through the system like this. I know that sounds crazy. Systemic failures like that don't happen, right? Well, they did with the S&Ls 15 years ago, but this couldn't happen with Wall Street, right?
Oh, no, it does that. Then it does something else. It's not going to do it.
How do stocks trade? Grandma on the left has savings. The fellow, he's gone. Price could in a system like this. I know that sounds crazy. Systemic failures like that don't happen.
Oh, okay. There's just literally 2 videos. Well, that's easy enough. Wow. Yeah, just click the channel. Okay. Here we go. We'll get the corn in the chat for you guys. Let's get the corn in the chat. Corn and the goat. Because we are the goat. All right. Oh, wow. That's his homepage. Another hour and 20? What? I don't know if we have time to listen to that, guys. But yeah, that's 2 videos. We'll play a little bit of it here.
But you can never say I know everything about technology because you don't. The tech that makes me tick would be cloud computing.
Okay.
The dark side of the looking glass. The corruption of our capital markets. This will move at a brisk college lecture pace. Take about an hour. Why should you give me an hour? Because our capital markets means your savings. The main event is to understand that rogue Wall Street firms are killing small American businesses for profit. I addressed that in the main presentation by first explaining the mechanics of stock trades and a loophole that exists in that system, how the loophole can be exploited, why the SEC is doing nothing, and I walked through a recent scandal that I believe ties these different elements together. There's a short postscript that gets more technical, goes into some of the legal aspects of what's going on, a regulation called Regulation Show, how this can be understood and does it through the system. Does it again and again, and just inadvertent or random. 80 million new fails to deliver that day. It could have been 90 million, and they clean them from paper service, combines it with the 40 that he's got. He's got 50. He goes into the market and buys the stock, and then gets the stock, sends it back to the citizen to wipe out his IOU. He's lost the $10 that he had to pony up from under his desk. So he's covered for a $10 loss. This is new to you.
Okay, yeah, that's a little long. If we ever come across it again, maybe we'll do it on the next stream. Maybe we'll get that queued up for the next stream. This is him talking about the naked shorting.
How do stocks trade?
Okay. All right. Peel the husk, check the tip. Oh, man. I know. All right. Let's go over a little bit of chats here for the next 5 minutes or so, maybe 10 minutes. We'll keep it at like an hour and a half stream. I think it's best we just go over comments. Let's go over, let's talk to the Meta fam here. There we go. Kevin Gates gave the link as well. So Kevin Gates did put the link in. I wonder if he gave the same link that I had. Here we go. He did tag it back. Yep, there was my link. Just seeing if we have any other. There we go. All right. So we got it on there, guys. Good stuff. Thank everyone coming in here. This is great information. We got it here on a video. Yeah, exciting stuff. All right. And I do believe we got that. That's all my stuff. And let's go back to the home. Let's see if anything's coming up here. Let's go over some of the I have to agree with this post from Rob L here. Anything Voltron related has now been officially marked as FUD. I have to give that a like. Let's go check out Mr. Rob L here. All right, so let's read what he says here. Rob L says, I have close to 2 million shares of MMAT. Sorry, my box is there in the way. Let's adjust that out. I have close to 2 million shares of MMAT. I will add more once TLP squeezes. I will then reach out to GP to understand why he follows trash like JBridge and anyone else in that circle that degrades others. I could not agree anymore, man. Wow. 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 My man spitting the facts right there on those people. That's for sure. I love it. I love it. Gave him a thumbs up. Let's keep going down here. Of course, guys, you know to check out Roller Pigeon's videos. I ain't got to tell you anything about that. You already know that if you're following this. Thank you there, copy and paste, for sharing the live stream, brother. I really appreciate it. I'm glad we uncovered all this information on the live stream. That is amazing. I don't know if it's me, but have you all been seeing a lot more of the women popping up on Twitter, like with stocks? That's been pretty, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that here as of late. Yeah, that's the post we did cover there. Here we got a post. What's this here? Jeff Irons here has a post. At 45 seconds, John Berta explains the syntax 7 months ago why Fenner reported number of shorts is not comprehensive on MMTLP with an example from Torchlight merger in 2014. Let's see what he has to say in this video.
Base call. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. I don't know how much you can speak to or thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. I don't know how much you can speak to or.
All right, look what we got here. This person, TS. I know I have all this on my channel, but here we got a. Oh, Ding Dong says we're #1 Fintel Gamma Squeeze. I can pull up the Fintel because I have Fintel. Here we go. Fintel, MMAT. Boom. Let's pull it up and see if that is true. Fundamental score. All right, let me go to the shorts. Short US. Oh, that's not what I wanted. MAT. Short interest, short interest. Wow. Yes, we are. All right. There we go. My man with the DD right there. All right, guys. He has it. MMAT is correct. Gamma Squeeze score, #1. Which means options are going to be very exciting. Because let's read what it says here on the gamma squeeze. Gamma squeeze score is a result of a multi-factor quantitative model that identifies companies that have the highest risk of experiencing a gamma squeeze. The number ranges 0 to 100, with higher numbers indicating a higher risk of short squeeze relative to its peers, and 50 being an average. There we go. Number 1. Murdoch, the meta guy, welcome in, brother. I know, I would like to grab a little bit more at these prices. I'm not lying. I have a little extra cash laying around. Some other channels talking about scalping Mmtlp. That is pop. We're probably going to see that, guys. When you got all this excitement coming around, we got stuff coming through with these dates and all. We're definitely going to be seeing people out here scalping. That's just going to be what it is. Says, wish my wife Edith a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Edith. And I believe I saw one earlier. Happy birthday, April. Anyone else have birthdays out there? Can shorts manipulate the short squeeze rally? Yes, they probably could. Yeah, they probably could manipulate. Let's listen to this here, guys. Let's listen to this.
If you even want to, but we were just discussing just pre-meta, so TRCH torch, your experience and how frustrating and everything that you had to deal with for years and years with the shorting that you experienced.
Yeah, it was quite something. Quite frankly, the first time I really got a taste for it was when I would say about 8 months after we uplisted to NASDAQ. I monitored the short reports every 2 weeks that NASDAQ put out, and I had a NASDAQ rep that I would talk to about it and try to understand who's.
Think of us as grandma's coffee.
Hey!
Who's shorting and why and what happened.
Hey, hold on a second. Did you all see that? Craig Dobbs, thank you for the super chat, brother. He says Paul T has a couple. Yes, we followed Paul T. We'll definitely go check him out. This video came from my channel. I really thought it did at first because I had these clips on my channel as well. But did you all see his video where my ad popped up and it had my thumbnail for the video? Let's watch that again real quick. You got this from my channel. It's pretty cool. Watch right here.
Who's?
Think of us as grandma.
Right there's my thumbnail. Right there it is. That's my thumbnail from that video I did. That's pretty cool. I don't mind, guys. If anyone wants to, if you find stuff from my old videos, I'm like Sterling, man. I got a lot of videos from MMAT, MMTLP. If you all find any clips that you find helpful, please feel free to record them and upload them now to help get this information. There's so much information. I'm totally cool with anyone grabbing a clip and posting it out there on Twitter, reposting on YouTube to get the information out to help today's matter. So I'm totally cool with that. Just wanted to put that out there.
Coffee.
Who's shorting and why and what have you. And then one particular time, I think this was in October of 2014 or 15. I can't remember exactly right now, but we had 3.2 million shares short. And then the next time it came out, we had 1 million shares short. And so I did an analysis of the trading for those 2 weeks, and it was just an impossibility that there was short covering. It just, at that point, we were trading maybe 100,000 shares a day, and every single trade plus 300,000 would have had to have been a short cover in order for that, that covering to be matching up with what NASDAQ told me. So I put a request into NASDAQ to investigate and FINRA, and they came back and said, sorry, that short position was moved offshore and it's no longer in our purview, so we can't give you any information on it. And I'm like, I was flabbergasted. I couldn't believe it. And I was like, so wait a second. Just 2 weeks ago, you told me that every share that was short, you had a line of sight on that share, on those shares, and that they were legitimately shorted. Now you're telling me you have no idea where that stock went. And they're like, yeah, that's correct.
Guys, welcome to our financial situation here in the stock market. That's what they told John Berta. He literally, he literally told you right there. They put it offshore. And I'm wondering if that could be happening in this situation. That's what I'm saying. If we don't see the volume pick up, there's a lot of DD out there that's saying with the short position that's out there, we should be seeing like 17 million or roughly maybe 15 to 20 million in volume per day for them to cover the estimated short interest that's out there, and the synthetics and naked shares, let's put it that way, the fake share that's out there floating around. We should be seeing like 15 to 20 million a day volume in MMTLP if they're covering. If they are not, we're not seeing that volume, that means they're not covering, guys. They are not covering at all. So that's why if we don't see any price run up, I am perfectly fine with holding in the Nextbridge. That's why I just want to stress that these market makers are in bed with the SEC, the FINRA, the broker dealers, the hedge, they're all in bed together, And if it don't happen like we think it's going to happen with the short squeeze, you got to be perfectly fine holding this in the Nextbridge. At least I am. I'm not telling you that you have to be okay with it. I'm going to be okay with it. I'm not going to sell this for 10, 20 bucks, guys. Not happening. Like I said, I'm not selling this for 10, 20 bucks. I'll hold it in the Nextbridge and let them give me the dividend or payout down the road. I'm not giving them the deal and let them try to take. Not happening. It ain't happening.
That's like, okay, well, this is some real bullshit going on here, and it continued to get like that, over the years. It was just, we were getting shorted over in Germany, we were getting shorted in Europe, and these guys that are offshore, they will short you and try to drive you into death, so they never have to cover. That. There was an article on Twitter this week I saw in some of the threads about, the analysis of a short, and it was spot on. All of that stuff that was in there, I experienced. And, you guys have done a great job of analyzing this, and kudos to you all for getting together like this. I think it's fantastic. And anything I can do to help within my purview that I can actually speak about, I'd be more than happy to. So.
And I have to say, I have to pull it up here for you guys. Hang on a second, because we made this as well. I believe we deserve to have the Berta We Trust up here as well, guys, because John Berta has been an amazing part of like the MetaFam community. He has been here with us. He has came into MetaFam chats and has helped out so much. I mean, that first time he came into MetaFam chat, if you all wasn't there for that, we were all so excited. We were amped up. Like, we were just ready to go, man. So, yeah. Can't thank Berta enough. And Berta We Trust. I always said in George We Trust was for MetaMaterials, MMAT. And John Berta in Berta We Trust is for MMTLP Nextbridge. So, I guess I shouldn't say Nextbridge. He won't be a part of Nextbridge. But, Torchlight, MMTL, you know what I'm saying. George is for MMAT, John Berta is for MMTLP. So that's what we got it there. Yes, I did see the new video for ZipTrader. We can pull that up if y'all didn't see it. ZipTrader talked about it in his newest video right here. Watch before Monday. And we're going to go to his part where he talks about our stock.
Okay, folks, so in today's video, I want to give you a violent and rapid breakdown on 3 play ideas that you need to know about before Monday. We're going to break down everything that you need to know about these stocks, specific catalysts, and some strategies and ideas to get you started. I will put the timestamps down below so you could skip through and see which ones I'm going to be talking about if you want, but I recommend watching this video all the way through so that you don't walk away with the wrong impression. And today's video is brought to you by
All right, so there we go. ZipTrader doing his intro there. We got a super chat down below, so let's take a look at it. Yabi Entertainment. If I create my own 501c before year ends, can I dump my gains into that business to fund that instead of paying the tax man? If not, any other tax recommend? Man, I wish I could help you with tax recommendations, but I am not that great with the tax purpose of it, man. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have much tax. Only recommendation I can even give you is please contact your tax advisor. That's what I tell everyone that asks me about this. Please contact your tax advisor on this and have them help you with this. Maybe start calling them now and getting this set up to get that information. I really appreciate the super chat, but my best information I can give you on taxes is please contact your tax advisor on this, because I don't want to tell you anything wrong. For me, if there is a huge run up, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, but I still got to contact my tax advisor. Any money that I sell, if this does run up to triple digits and stuff and we take profits, any money I sell, I'm going to be holding like 40 to 50% back right away. And then I'm going to contact my tax advisor and ask him what I should do. But I'm going to be holding like 40 to 50. So let's say it goes to $100, and let's say I come out with, I'm just throwing out random numbers here. Let's say you get $100,000. I'm going to be holding 40. If I get 100,000, I'm holding back 40 or 50,000 for taxes until taxes are done and my tax advisor says that we're all clear and good to go. I just want to make sure that we hold that as well. We got another super chat. Thank you, Ralphus388. OG MMTLP holder pinstripe press video was great. Oh, hold on a sec. I remember, I think my buddy William might have sent me that video. There's a lot of people covering this now. But let's get up here to this.
Speculation, the free float and the number of shares short are a little bit debatable. But what I like to say is what barks like a dog and sounds like a dog and feels like a dog and also looks like a dog is probably a dog, especially if it quacks like a dog. And what we do know overall at minimum is that this is a company. Number 2, metamaterials, which include ticker symbol MMAT and the preferred shares MMTLP. So we've been talking a lot about metamaterials for the last 6 to 8 weeks, and especially over the last few videos. And if you watch the video directly prior to this one, you can watch a more full breakdown. But the 2-sentence rundown is that
Just wanted to point out real quick, guys, he posted this video, I think it said 6 hours ago, and has 15,000 views, so that's great. That we got big YouTubers with large subscriber counts. He has 607,000 subscribers. So this is getting out to his viewer base. So this is pretty amazing to have him keep covering this.
TLP is a division of metamaterials and is heavily shorted, but was just SEC approved to go private, Privito. Going private means shares outstanding will be bought back, and as a result will put pressure on shorts to cover, aka buy back shares to close out of their short position before the closure of the privatization process, which is why both MMTLP and MMAT are rallying in excitement. Who cares? I care. There may very well be more massive moves to the upside around crucial dates. You see, MMTL holders will get new, non-tradable, or at least much harder to trade shares of private company NBH. Here are the dates to know. December 12th is going to be record date, and holders of MMTLP at 4 p.m. will end up getting the distribution, and December 14th is when you actually get that distribution, the distribution date, and holders will get shares of NBH for their MMTLP. So what does this mean? Well, it means that MMTLP benefits because shorts are heavily encouraged and pressured to cover prior to the stock no longer being publicly tradable. In many or even most cases, they will be forced to cover. Of course, I don't want to say in every case, because there are ways that you can roll over on the private market your short positions, and you just figure out different ways to come out with different financial instruments that allow you to still be net short and not have to buy back shares. But for the most part, it can be assumed that if you're short this, you're probably going to want to cover before you get that distribution, and all of a sudden MMTLP is no longer tradable. And of course, MMAT benefits because it spins off a major entity for what is looking like a premium. So both of those very, very important to know about before this week starts. I think you're going to see a lot of trading opportunities. Now, number three, I want to talk about Manchester United. Now,
okay, so there it was. I had been curious. I've heard a few people mention this, that apparently there is a way for certain people to roll over their short position into a private company. I cannot find any information on that. I kind of thought I've heard that before somewhere, but I'm not sure like where like this information can come from, because I just haven't been able to come up with where this is at. If anyone finds information about another stock that was trading publicly, went private, and there were short positions rolled into the private company, please let me know. Please, like I said, drop a comment, shoot me a message over Twitter. I am sorry if people message me on Twitter. I'm sorry I get so many messages. I get so many notifications. I try to keep up. It is a lot. Probably after the live stream, I will go and try to keep up with all these messages tonight that people's giving me. So thank you all. But yeah, I'm wondering if they roll that position over, they're going to be required to pay the dividend. So I don't know what's going to happen there. I don't know what's going to happen there. It's going to be pretty crazy. I don't know how that'll work. Because it says that only the 165,400 some shares can literally go into Nextbridge. So how can they roll in like short? I don't know how that's going to work. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know how that's going to happen, but we'll wait and see. Until then, like I said, I got my plan ready. I got my prices set. If we don't hit those prices, I'm perfectly fine with holding the Nextbridge. That is my stop loss, is Nextbridge. All right, guys. Hope you all enjoyed today's live stream. I really appreciate everyone that's left the super chat. You all been amazing. Love and appreciate every single one of you guys. And yeah, like I said, someone down here keeps my buddy Steve is saying loophole. That's right, loopholes. They do that. They're in bed with each other. They'll find loopholes. So we'll see. We heard Berta there talking about what happened with TRCH. So we'll see what happens. So. All right, guys, I love and appreciate every single one of y'all. Hope you all have a great Saturday night. You'll see a video out from me tomorrow with that 8 to 10 minute video of the recording we did earlier of the DD of the Trade Zero email. So I'll catch y'all in the next one, guys. Peace.